Good evening, ballers. Welcome to the 22nd episode of A Stepback. Your host, Leon Tompkins, my main man, Jacob Moses, and we welcome this evening our special guest up north, Queen of the North, Erin, Zuke.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. A dump truck just went by. I'm good. Good. Cities, right?
all too well.
Yeah. I wouldn't be without it, though, to be honest.
No.
No.
Oh, that's cool. Queen of the North, fan of the defending champion Toronto Raptors.
Yep.
We have increased our visual aid by 33% 2 weeks in a row. How you feeling this evening, Erin?
I'm good. I'm just coming back to the scene of the Raptors parade when they won. I thought I would make this podcast interactive, and oops, the mask falls, and take you back to where I watched the Raptors go by, and somebody handed, I think it was Kawhi Leonard, a potted plant for his house that he never got in Toronto. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a big joke up here. He said he doesn't even have a house plant for his place, so someone got him a house plant in the hopes that he would stay and put it in his Toronto home.
So
that did not work out.
I wonder how many house plants he got. He must have gotten 50 to 100.
For sure one, because I saw it with my own eyes and they carried it along and cheered with it. Yeah.
We've been missing about 3 to 4 months of basketball. How has the pandemic treated you?
It's been a nice break. I really miss sports. Basketball and baseball are really the only two I care about. I don't care about hockey at all, even though I'm across from the hub of the NHL. And I think, let's just show the viewers.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's the hotel where the NHL players are in a hub. And I'm right behind, or actually right in front of the ACC or Scotiabank. There's just a train station in my way. So I've missed sports, but the pandemic's actually been treating me good up here in Canada, really. It hasn't been too bad. Hate to say it, sorry. There's the sorry count, 1.
She did it.
Put it on the counter.
Yeah. Where's Robbie? He'll pop up with the counter, don't worry. And I hope you guys can hear me because you have to wear a mask. It's the law. Okay, good.
No, everything is good.
Okay.
So you say, how long have you been a Raptor fan?
So the Raptors came out when I was in high school, in the mid 90s. And, we all just watch it because we kind of grew up watching Michael Jordan, and even white kids from the suburbs were trying to get threes like Jordan, So we were really into it because, I'm serious. Don't laugh. What are you laughing at? It's true. Michael Jordan resonated across countries, across everything is the point. So when the Raptors got their own franchise, and Vancouver had the Grizzlies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we were all really amped, and they were terrible. Just trash.
Wait,
however,
say it in French. Let me say trash in French.
Well, it's garbage.
Come on.
Yes. Poubelle. That's a garbage can, but whatever.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's garbage can.
Write the note.
But when you're a Toronto resident and fan, you're really used to letdowns sports-wise. So no problem. So yeah, that's how it started. And then, I dip in and out because you both know that baseball is my number one. So a few years ago when, oh my God, what's his name? Who's Kyle Lowry's best friend? What's his name? DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah. So they had a little run there where they just consistently kept losing in the first round to Brooklyn Nets, and that's who Jay-Z owns, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how my sports knowledge works. So we're like, wow, they're really close. A couple more pieces. So over the last I'd say maybe 8 years, I became really into the Raptors. It's hard not to when the whole town gets swept up,
Yeah, it just creates a whole like the city just. I can see Toronto just gets behind their teams.
Absolutely.
It's really cool to see.
Absolutely.
Who's your favorite player on the team?
Kyle Lowry. They're honestly, they're erecting a statue to that man outside of the Scotiabank when he's done. He means so much to the city. Like, it used to be DeMar, and then DeMar left, and that's fine. We still have love for him. But it's really Kyle Lowry. He's been like the glue for a really long time. Him and Vince Carter are probably like the two biggest Raptors of all time, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be my favorite. But I like the hometown kids too, and they don't play for the Raptors, but I have like such a soft spot for the hometown kids, like Mape. I won't call him the other word because he doesn't like it, but like RJ, what's his name? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
There you go.
There's some good Canadian kids who are in the league now, so I like to support them no matter who they play for.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's cool. I imagine that like that Lowry statue has to be him like taking the charge because that's all he does.
Yeah. Whatever Kyle Lowry wants is what the statue will be. And that's it.
Yep, him going like this.
Yeah. He just means like he was given the task of like designing their ring,
Mm-hmm.
And so like that just shows like how much faith that the organization has in him and how much love the fans have for him, because I don't think really anyone could just do that. He means a lot to the city, really.
That's really cool because I remember way back when the Knicks were interested in Lowry and they never went after him. So he ended up going to Toronto, and he was running around in the league for a bit, but he found a home, got a contract extension, got paid, and got a ring and a statue coming his way. I mean, that's
I think in Toronto, if anyone visits Toronto, if you love this city, the city will love you. And that's it. And it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. If you love the city will love you. And some people it doesn't work out for because they don't love the city. And that's fine, but you gotta go then.
Okay, you mentioned that.
Let it be known.
I'm gonna throw out a bunch of names at you. You tell me what they mean to Toronto or to you. Vince Carter.
Legend. But I hate to even bring this up, but like Kawhi made the shot and Vince could not. So that's why Lowry has the edge on VC, because we never did it with VC. And there's like vibes in the city that he's too selfish. He's too selfish a person to be a championship team. He can't. But I don't know the man. He might be the nicest man ever, but I think Lowry gets more love also because they did win a championship, right? So perhaps if Vince had won a championship, it was more heartbreak with Vince Carter than anything. Mm-hmm. But we still have love for him in the city, though.
Understandable.
What's that?
You kind of got the.
No, I said understandable.
Yeah, like I'm sure, like I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to retire his jersey. Mm-hmm. Like it wouldn't shock me if there was like a thing about it, but he's no Kyle Lowry. that's that. Sorry, my mask keeps slipping.
That's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Sorry. What year is this? Sorry. Honestly, this time last year, it'd be like, oh, shouldn't you be in the hospital? Like, ew, what kind of sickness does this girl have? Okay, sorry.
It's cool.
Sorry. Okay. VC. Yeah. He's well regarded, but there's like a sore spot there, I would say.
Okay. Drake.
Champagne Poppy. He runs the city. The thing is, I used to hate Drake. He's very nasally, like if you plug your nose and sing, that's how Drake sounds to me. It's very nasally, but he does a lot of really good stuff for the city. He really does. And he talks about it all the time, and he reps it all the time. And he's got some very catchy tunes. The one he did, they are, but it's not just him, because the one with Future, hello, he is a handsome man. My life would be very good if my life was with Future. I'm kidding. So I give Drake a lot of more credit than I used to. I like him a lot more now because before he's just wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi. Who's this fool? It's true.
That's what I knew him as.
Well, to be honest, and I don't know if you two have heard this specifically, but other people in the group have. In the city of Toronto, we take Drake sticker heads and put them on wheelchair signs. And that's what we do. You'll see them just randomly.
Oh God.
Yeah, just the outline of a handicap sign for like parking.
Oh my God.
And then a sticker Drake head above it.
Now I'm going there specifically just to look for that.
Look around. I think there's a website that tells you where they are. Anyhow, but we do love Drake. He does a lot of good for the city, and he loves the city, and we love him. Just like The Weeknd. Same thing. I would say, though, The Weeknd does probably more for the city than Drake does, money-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another story. This is not the music podcast.
We cross over.
Okay, that's good. We're just flowing. Okay.
Chris Bosh.
CB4.
Mm-hmm.
CB4, I believe, has a lot of love in the city. We also feel really bad for him because of all of his, blood clots.
Mm-hmm.
That kid couldn't catch a break. But yeah, no, he was a good player. Like, never anything bad about him. He tried hard. Like, he just had a lot of health issues, and that's never a reason to dislike a player, I think.
Sure.
He was also in a Drake music video, so we give him that too.
That makes sense.
Yeah, why not?
Joey Votto.
No, absolutely not. You can keep him. No. Joey Votto said some real rude things about this country, and I don't think people accept it. See, like the thing about Canadians, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, is we all stick together.
Oh.
No matter what. Like, you will never see me go up one side of a Canadian and down another. It won't happen. And they won't do it to me either. It's very like, okay, guys, we're all in this together, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's only like 40 million people, right? That's not a lot. So, like, I feel if your country, no matter what country you come from, honors you with like an athlete of the year or any sort of award, you accept it graciously and thank them. You don't say, I don't care about that shitty award or whatever. That's terrible. So, Joey Votto, you stay down there. Enjoy Cincinnati. It looks popping. Looks great. You enjoy that. Yeah. So I just did go. Yeah, I guess I just did go up a Canadian one side and down the other. So. Okay.
It was warranted.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't sit well with people. And that's it. You accept an award graciously. You accept a gift graciously. You say thank you and keep it moving.
Justin Bieber.
Poor kid. Poor kid. Honestly, I feel like he's so exploited. Like, my God. He's a young kid, and he does the best he can with what he knows. I used to we also laugh about it. You remember when he was really popular and like the Bieber haircuts everyone have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was when it was a big joke, and now it's like, oh, poor Justin. He's like, it's like that. Like, this poor kid, Hollywood chewed him up and spit him out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Justin Bieber for you.
Is there any way where we can give Tristan Thompson back to you?
We'll take him. Sure, we'll take him. Why not? You know
Take
what?
that motherfucker.
Tristan Thompson, if you ever see this, you need to come home.
Please.
That country is chewing you up and spitting you out.
Oh, he's done. He's done for. He got a Kardashian.
That's what I
pregnant.
mean.
It's over.
It's over. Put in that VC GIF.
Exactly.
Over. Tristan Thompson, you need to come home. You need to come home and you need to live right.
We're tagging him on Instagram.
Yeah, Tristan Thompson, under the shade of the CN Tower. You need to get home now. Yeah, but other than the Kardashian stuff, he seems all right.
Yeah, I mean, he's all right. Yeah.
He seems like he's a mess, but that's why he needs to come home.
Vancouver.
Might as well be on Mars. Never heard of it. No, just kidding. No, it's fair. It's really far from me. It's really far. Like 24-hour drive south is Florida. 2 days drive is Vancouver.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. You guys live closer to me. Like,
That's true.
like Jacob, you live really close to me. But like
I know.
Leon, you live really close to me too. It's like an 8-hour, 9-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I live
Yeah.
closest to Randy than I do someone from like Manitoba. It's true.
We're gonna invade that city. We're gonna do it.
Well, my city?
Yeah, we're gonna invade it. It's gonna happen.
Oh, you guys. Oh, I thought you meant your country. I was like, damn.
Oh no.
We don't need
Yes.
any freedom. I'm good. I'll take this mask off. I'm good. We're free. Look. I'm kidding. I have to put it back on.
Give us free.
I'm not free. I have to put it back on. My God, really cops around.
She was like, somebody might have gave her a look like, you crazy?
Yeah, but again, cities. That's the least crazy thing these people have seen in the last day. It's true.
Tim Hortons.
It's Canadian classic. It's like Dunkin'. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's equivalent to Dunkin' Donuts. Some of it's not that great though. But
Hockey.
it is religion. It is a religion in this country, a religion I do not follow. That is even worse than me taking off my mask. Now I'm really worried. I gotta move. I gotta move. Yeah, hockey is like a religion. As soon as like you're old enough to walk, you're old enough to skate. That's how parents are here. No matter whether you're like a white person or a brown kid who just came from wherever, or a black kid, doesn't matter. An Aboriginal kid, you're getting those skates on your feet, and it doesn't matter. Thank you. Yeah, it's religion. But even if you're not a big hockey fan like me, Saturday nights, hockey night in Canada, that's when everyone gathers around the TV after dinner. You go to, you have friends pop by. It's like, it's like Canadian culture. That's Canadian culture, hockey night in Canada. That's all we got. Yeah, it's religion. That's the best thing I can tell you. But don't tell anyone. Kawhi, we all wish he would have stayed, and we all wish him nothing but the best. Mm-hmm. What can you say, right? We offered him our best offer. Someone else offered him something. He came here. He entertained it. He chose somewhere else. He won us a championship. What can we say about him?
I just gotta when I was watching that game too, I'm pretty sure you were, but when the shot goes up, it bounces around, and it went in. What was your exact reaction?
I've seen this movie before with Vince Carter, and it didn't go in. I've seen this. We've all seen this movie before, but it went in. And I actually have a screenshot of Kawhi Leonard's blue tongue on the ground watching it, because that was like, I have goosebumps now just talking about it. That was everything we wanted from Vince Carter back in, was it 95? No, not 95, 2000 something? I can't remember. But we were all terrified because we have seen this before. But it went in.
Definitely did.
Thank God. Yeah, so we wish Kawhi would have stayed, but I think we wish him well. I don't think we have any ill will towards. How could you? You're a hired gun. You did what you were hired to do. Thank you. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't get upset about that.
Do you say anything to people who would say that, well, Toronto wouldn't have won if Golden State was healthy?
I don't know. That's so hard to say. It's possible, but it's hard to say because it's not like one person was injured. That team
Right.
was decimated. And they weren't just to start with, like, as it happened. But, yeah, I think that's hard to say. It's maybe they might have, but they didn't. So whatever. You play these games all day.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, you being too modest. I would have been like, I don't give a damn.
Well, it's possible because Golden State was like the juggernaut, right? And I hate to
Absolutely.
say this, and I hope Vince and Henry never see this, but they're like the Yankees, you know? It's like you're facing a juggernaut, and you're like, it's like David and Goliath, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't always work out for the weaker one, but it did. And for whatever reason, maybe we just had like good juju on our side. Who knows?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because a lot of bad things happen to Golden State, not just one. Multiple bad things happen to them. And I also think that, what's their coach's name? Steve Kerr?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think he's to blame for some of it. You don't put your injured players out there. I'm sorry, you don't. You don't make them play through. Whatever happened to, what's his name? He's a big tall guy.
KD?
No, not KD. We had some good signs though for KD up here, but he never played. I can't remember
Tell
his
me
name.
about it.
The guy who not Humphreys. Is it Humphreys?
Oh, she brought it back. She said Chris Humphries. Damn.
Because the Kardashians, right?
Oh.
No, I can't remember his name. Anyhow, he like fell, hurt himself, and he's like, "Oh, I'll play through it." You're not playing through it, sir. Think about your life, you know? I think it was bad management, and I think it was luck, and obviously some grit on the part of the Raptors, because it wasn't handed to us by any stretch.
True, y'all worked
No,
for it.
yeah, you definitely have to work.
Yeah. Even round one with the Magic, didn't that go like 6-7 games? Like, I can't remember if the Magic did.
I want to
Philly
say
did.
5.
Yeah,
No.
Phillies definitely went 5. Yeah,
Philly
Magic
went
was first
7,
round.
and Milwaukee.
They went 6
Went
or 7.
6.
Milwaukee
6.
went 6.
Okay.
That's what I mean. We're almost going every single game. We're not sweeping anyone.
No, yeah,
Like, they worked for it.
I deserve that one.
Yeah, but it's entirely possible. A healthy Golden State might have been a Game 7 situation. Absolutely.
Who cares? Who
Yeah.
cares?
One question.
Yeah.
Do you think they can go back to back? We're going back to back.
Yep. Have you seen any of their games? You tell me. They got 8 games to play. They played 2 and they've won both. So you tell me. And they're playing right now. I'm surprised you didn't ask me about Stefan, because he was here with his dad, Dell.
Sure.
Well,
how do we
about
feel
Dell?
about him?
Yeah.
How do we feel about Dell or Steph?
Both.
Positive. Like, cool, because like Del Curry was here. He played a couple seasons. I can't remember how many. And like Steph was a little kid, right? And so like he went to school here. He had like friends here. So when you think about it like that, when he's like a kid, it's hard to. Plus, he seems like a really nice guy. So he seems like a very nice person.
Absolutely.
And we're going to take some credit for that up here in Canada. Thank you.
Canadian charm.
Yeah. Well, so when Golden State was playing the Raptors in the finals, you know how they do like packages, like vignettes or whatever. So they had one of Steph on the team bus going past like his old neighborhood, and he's just like recounting memories and stuff. Schools he went to, friends he had, places he went. So like that's how we grew up. So like he is us, right? That's the Canadian way. Put in the book.
Whoa. No, you're not allowed to use that. Nope.
What book?
No. Awesome.
Yeah. It's a good city. I know I talk positively about it all the time, but like there's a reason
That's what you're supposed to do. And it's true. It's not like you're lying.
How long have I been standing here talking to you guys? Has anyone done anything weird in the background?
So that nobody in the background goes,
No.
Everybody just
There's like,
by.
everyone just look, like here comes a wad of people. Oh yeah, just casual. Hello. Yeah, it's a good city. Highly recommend when the plague is over.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah, that's it. So I think the Raptors have a good chance. Sorry?
I was going to say, were there any places that you would recommend? Preferably where you can get some wings.
Oh my God. Do you know how many? This is like New York. Do you know how many restaurants are here? So there's a place right across from, so I call it the ACC, but it just changed to Scotiabank Theater. But you know how it is. Old names die hard. It's called Real Sports, and it has like the biggest TV screen in the city, and the condo that it's below, like Raptors. DeMar DeRozan used to live there. Like hockey players and stuff live there, so you see a lot of those people just in and out. So I would say like Real Sports is good. That's like a good sports bar. It has, and it's right there, right? It's right in between the Rogers Center and the ACC. So you can't go wrong. There's a lot of good places in the city.
Well, will Lou Williams go there for wings?
There it is. Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Stars and Ash.
So
we need like a Lou Williams ranking. Okay, sorry. A wing ranking. Yep. That's mine. That's my intellectual property. It came out of these lips. Okay, just saying. Okay, sorry.
No, it's cool.
Oh,
So that's how you. That's where you celebrated the championship. How'd you celebrate your championship?
So they just did a parade, and since I live like a 5-minute walk from here, which is really nice, I was able to come out. It was really hot. I saw some girl pass out. Actually, I had to call 911 right there. So we just waited. The parade went by here, like this street. And then I went home and had some lunch. And then I went back to the main area, Nathan Phillips Square, where like, you know that Toronto sign that I posted before?
Yeah.
So that's where it is. It's where like the city hall is. And that's where they did the big thing on like on the dais and stuff like that, right? Where they all talked. The mayor talked in his gaudy Raptors sports coat. So then we walked up there because it's like a 5-minute walk to here and maybe a 15-minute walk to City Hall. So I live in a good spot in the city to celebrate wins.
There you go.
Which are few and far between.
Man, that's just awesome. You know, celebrating the championship, getting the parade, all of that. It's just a phenomenal experience just to finally have a winner, you know.
Finally. And maybe we'll see it in 27 years again. I'm not really sure. I think the Raptors have a chance, though. The Raptors are playing good. They were in second before the plague hit. And if they can, if they can do something about the Bucks, I don't really see too many teams in the West that can stop them. Because they played the Lakers first game, and even though that opening brought chills and like almost a tear to my eye to see both teams linked arms like that, opposite coaches with the opposite teams, we still beat them. So thank you for the linking. No, you know what I mean? Like that was really great, but we're still playing a game and we still beat you. And the Lakers were first, I believe, in the West when the plague hit.
Right. I mean, and Kyle Lowry went off at 34 and 11 rebounds that game. 14 rebounds. Yeah. So he had a phenomenal game. And Van Fleet.
Steady Freddie. We love Freddie Van V up here.
Really showed out in the finals last year, but you were a huge fan of him in college. I'm a big fan of his game. But Toronto coming back in the restart, coming back really, really strong. They showed up to in Orlando on a huge bus.
Yeah, BLM.
I love that.
That's right. Cool. The nice thing about this city is, first of all, we're Canadian. Second of all, this is a very cosmopolitan city. It's like New York. It's like Chicago. All different kinds here. You hear so many different languages. So that stuff is appreciated. And, we get it. Yeah. You want to put BLM on your bus? You put BLM on your bus. You want to say their name on your back? You wear it, you know? And you wear the Toronto with pride on the front. And we're all behind you. And that's what I also love about this city. You can't come here and act a fool like that. You know, so if anyone's watching and you want to come here with the stars and bars, don't do it. Not the place. Don't do it. So that's what I love about this city. The ownership of the Raptors and the Leafs and the Blue Jays and TFC and the Argos. If you want to do social justice things, you do it. That's it. Full stop.
I find it incredible to have a team from another country aware of, they're not blind towards, they're towards the rest of the world. They took a stand and they believe in it and they're part of a league. It's really cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think that, and I don't know if this is fair or not, because like I live here, I'm from here, you know, this is like, if I have nowhere to go if they tell me to leave the country, right? This is where I'm from. But like, I think that the Raptors players, the American Raptors players, are in a very special situation because they can talk about matters in America because that's where they're from and that's what they know. But I also feel like they're insulated up here, that we don't have no names. We don't have politicians or people like that who try to drag them down and like berate them and stuff. Because we have politicians who are like, they have a platform, they're using it for good, let them use it, you know? Politician's politician, right? They can only talk so much. And then, you know, then you have Lowry and all them, then they throw it in and little kids look up to them.
Exactly.
No little kid looks up to Justin Trudeau, I'll tell you that much. You know, they look up to Kyle, they look up to like Pascal Siakam, and Siakam is like, means a lot to this city because there's a lot of African immigrants here.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
yeah.
you can be from Siakam's background, you know, and you can like make it. And he made it, anyone can make it, you know? No, not to say that he doesn't have skills, but it's not like he's playing basketball since he was a little kid. He picked it up late, right? Yeah. So, you know, and Masai Ujiri is really good for that too, because like the what is it, Giants of Africa organization that he has?
Yes.
Yeah, because there is a big Cameroonian even contingent here. There's little areas of Toronto, and Jacob, you would have seen it as you have come. You know, you have your little Korea, little Italy, just like any other big city.
That's why I would have liked it.
You would have loved it. You would have been like, get the kids, we're staying. Yeah, so it's nice that we live in a society and a city, because not everywhere is like Toronto and not everywhere is like New York City, where you're free and open to, you know, say things. So it's nice that they're Americans, so they have that perspective that Canadians don't. We can only watch. I don't know the tempo. I don't know the pulse of America. I just know what I see, right? So they can speak on it, and they can speak on it safely and insulated, and they have all the platform in the world in the city to say what they want. And I think that's like a special thing.
And credit to them for using that platform and getting their message out, and you know, we're greatly appreciative for it, and really appreciative for you as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that the more eyes that are on one thing, you can't hide it. You can't sweep it under the rug. You can't say, oh, well, this is just America. Like, we all see it. Canada sees it. Britain sees it. Germany sees it. Australia, we all see it. And it's just, I'm not going to put it in the frame of like a big atrocity, but the more people who see something, the less you can pretend it's not happening. And I think that's a safety measure for life in any sort of scenario, right? Someone sees it, everyone sees it. You can't pretend you can't deny it. We see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, solidarity with our Americans.
And we thank you. And
definitely thank you.
And a bit of a crossover for that, you know, even, you know, hockey is taking a stand now, which I've been bad mouthing hockey to a degree. But
I'm not surprised. I'm surprised you're taking a stand, but I'm not surprised you badmouthed it.
Yeah, I have, but I got to give them credit. You know, they recognized the issues going on, and, you know, some of them decided to take a stance towards the national anthem. Some of them recognized it, some of them didn't, but at least they recognized it, and that's all you ask.
Yeah,
And,
it's nice because I've noticed at the Leafs games, the Hub City Toronto, they've covered all the seats. But you know, like the part where they leave, I don't know what that's called. The locker room area,
like the
whatever it's
like
called.
The tunnel?
Yeah, the tunnel. Thank you.
That.
So over the tunnel, they have like BLM logos. So, and hockey is like a predominantly white person sport, you know? But there are, especially in Canada, there are Aboriginal players like Jordan Tutu, and like there are black and white players. So like there's room for them too. And I don't know how much they feel that there's room for them when you have one sort of mentality. And not everyone's like that, obviously, but if you're silent about it and you don't agree, then you're kind of quietly agreeing with it, even if you don't. So you have to say something. even if you lose a friend or several.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
fans, you know, there's a right way to live and there's not a right way to live.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, so I don't want to get too far off track.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh no, it's cool, and it's always go back to something I believe in. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. So
Absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely. If you don't have any convictions, any little snake oil salesman can sell you anything.
Mm-hmm.
But then also on the other side of that, I also feel like maybe in the NHL, there was like a feeling that you couldn't say something.
Mm-hmm.
But I also, but at the same, saying that at the same time, I don't really think, you know, on my tombstone, defiant to the end, that's my lifestyle. So I probably been like, well, I don't care. I'm saying something anyway. But I understand, you know, especially if you're a young kid and you've been working your whole life towards this one goal and this is all you know and all you've ever worked for. And just you voicing your opinion could potentially ruin, you know, your career. That's not a position I'd want to be in. But defiant to the end, would just flame on.
flame on.
That's me though. Yeah, flame
There
on.
you go.
Let me just light that match as I walk away. But that's me.
Throw some fire in them bitches.
Yeah, I don't, whatever. Whatever. But again, I didn't work my whole life to become an NHL player, so maybe I'd feel different.
There you go.
Probably not. Probably not. Okay.
Fair enough. Getting back to the Raptors for a bit, you know, I'm a bit surprised and shocked at the level of play. I'm not the level of play coming from the Raptors, but their coach Nick Nurse. He came in a vote short of a three-way tie for Coach of the Year.
If Nick Nurse doesn't win this year, we're rioting. Give that man all the awards.
See, just the thought of it.
I know, it's so nice. Like, how would y'all riot? Like, it's just like I'm trying to envision it.
Oh, you don't even want to know. Do you ever see, like, Leon? You're a very quiet person. Remember that that question? How do you get mad? And you're like, nope.
No,
Yeah,
don't do it.
Yeah. So that's Canadians for you. We're really nice, and then next thing you know, we're Vaselining up our cheeks and taking our earrings off. Like, that's how fast it happens. Like that. And I know you guys like to make jokes. Unless you're very good friends with someone, is this sort of like you want to fight. Like, yeah, eh? Like, yeah, eh? That's like prelude to someone swinging. Someone's about to get these hands. It's like you. Just kidding. There's no one there.
I'm gonna go, oh really?
There's like a cachet of taxis. And they're like, what the hell's wrong with this girl? But don't worry, I got a mask. Good. Well, okay, we won't riot, but like we'll be very upset and sad. We'll probably write a couple letters to the NBA. No, seriously though, Nick Nurse deserves it. Nick Nurse took these guys who could not get past the first round for years and years and years. And because not to take away from any player's accomplishments, but the coach and the coaching staff, they're the ones who like have a lot of say in how well a team does. And I think they've all done excellent. And we all love Nick Nurse up here. And Nick Nurse loves us. And we know that because he was going to coach our basketball team. And he's not a Canadian in the Olympics. So that's serious. When you won't coach for your own country and you're going to coach for another country, that's some love. Yeah. So we love Nick Nurse. And hopefully, and he's a really decent human being as well. I will say that. He's a very good person from all accounts.
Yeah, I mean, I love what Toronto does as a team. It's team-oriented basketball. They incredibly deep and well coached. I love the way they knocked out the Lakers the other night, and it seems like they haven't missed a beat. Here I'll show. Look at this. It's one pass.
Yep.
2 passes.
Yeah, buddy.
3.
Yep. 4. Oh.
Wait for it. Drake 2.0.
Nice.
Look at that ball movement.
Yeah.
Bottoms. That's an Anobi? OG?
OG.
OG Ananobi. Yeah. See, that's a team sport though, right?
Absolutely.
You're all in it together, and you can't have one person. And that's what I will say about Kawhi. Kawhi, arguably, is one of the top players. You can easily make an argument for it, but you wouldn't know that because Kawhi, you can put a lot on his shoulders, but he likes to share the load. And some superstars do not. They want to be the king, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. That's fine. But I don't know how much that wins you championships, really.
Yeah, it all goes back to just like LeBron for years was the king of the East, but he needed help.
Yeah.
Durant, as offensively gifted as he is, he needed help.
Yeah, because this is a team sport. This isn't tennis. It's a team sport. Like, you can't play every position. You can't run every defense by yourself. It's not one person versus five, right?
Absolutely.
But you have that mentality. And, like, fine, LeBron, like, he's called King James for a reason, you know? But, and I know he's won some championships, but I'm just not sure. Like, look at Miami Heat, right? Who they have, Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and CB4, right? How well did that work out? Did they win a championship?
Yeah, 2.
Oh, 3.
Oh, well,
3.
I guess
They got the third one. You're right.
I guess it worked out fine.
Hey,
it did.
It did, but wasn't it? I don't know. I just feel like it was a little ugly at first. I don't know. It's like too many chefs stirring the soup. Because Dwayne Wade is a name on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Not Chris Bosh. He's like he's the second guy. Sorry, like, he's nice, but he's not like Dwayne Wade. He's not James Harden. No. Like, I'm just saying, this is just honest. This is just real talk.
No, that's it right there. He was good though. He's good. Actually in Toronto, he was the guy.
He was.
He was.
Numbers, and then he had to take that back seat.
And then I sit here and say, God, I wonder why they couldn't get past the first round, because Chris Bosh was the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to be an asshole, but there's your superstars, and then there's like your secondary stars, and you need them too. You need them too. But yeah, I don't know if that plays very well. But that's it. Sorry to get you off task there.
Oh no, hey, it's your show. I'm just
exactly.
Out.
We feeding off of you. This is all. Hey,
Queen of the North.
It's true. Former admin, still in the chat though. Don't ever take me out; it'll kill me. I'm just kidding.
We got you. Yours gonna be in there.
I know. I'm the mascot. I'm the North mascot, just in case you need an out. I got you. So I don't have any hate for LeBron. I never have. Oh, there's a family here. Socially distance. Excuse me. Okay.
6 feet.
That's right. See? They're a little too close. I don't have any like hate for LeBron. I never have, or anyone who's like that. But I just think there's being a generous superstar and there's being a selfish one. And I think Kawhi is a very generous superstar player. And so again, that's also why, what can you say bad about him? He won us a championship, and he shared the wealth. Thank you. Everyone thanks you. Freddie, Steady Freddie thanks you.
Is there any team in the Eastern Conference that scares you?
Yeah. Giannis. Team Giannis scares us. And I think it should scare anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But I know we beat him before, but sorry, my screen has gone black, so you'll have to bear with me. Oh, there we go. He's a really great basketball player, and he has great help around him. Like, what's that guy's name? Brooks?
Brooks something?
Lopez? Brooks Lopez? Yeah. That guy, sometimes, I think I had him in fantasy, and he just didn't do very well for me. But when he's on, that guy nails threes, and you need someone like those people like that around Giannis and around Kawhi and around Kyle. Not to put Kyle in the same stratosphere as, like, he's close, but let's be real here. But you need those secondary superstars. those like men that can like, I don't know if you call them point men or what the case is, but you need those people around the superstars. So yeah, Milwaukee is a team that should be everyone's concern.
I agree.
On an aside, how do you say Giannis's last name? Because I don't know.
I'm going to try the first guess. Antetokounmpo.
There you go.
Antetokounmpo, that's it. Whenever I hear it, I can repeat it, and then it's gone. Because you know what I think about? I think about this. What are they called? Mem? Are they called memes? Meme? Mem? Whatever they're called. There's one with Hawaii with a cigarette, and it says Giannis auntie-uncle. And so that's what I call him. And I can't call him Giannis auntie-uncle. Like, you know, that's terrible.
That's bad.
I'm sorry, but it was a funny. You know what I'm talking about? Raps and faux. No? Okay. Well, I'll post it. But anyhow.
Oh, man.
I don't know how to say his last name, but people should be very concerned about Milwaukee going forward.
Yeah. Toronto right now is more or less slated for that second seed, more or less tune-up for them.
Yeah.
What we are going to do, we're going to introduce, what's the greatest part of a basketball game? The last 2 minutes. So we are going to go around the league, call this closing time, and review some of the games in the last 2 minutes.
Got
here. Well,
yeah,
actually,
buddy.
I think I got it.
Long Tompkins.
Rob should count instead of how many times I say sorry, how many times I pull my mask up. Doesn't have a pinch.
You need that. Yeah, it's the same thing with my Mets and Knicks mask. Like, you just gotta pulling it up.
There's just like a flap, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have other ones that have the pinch, but not this one. This one's like my Blue Jays, so I gotta represent.
Yeah, I like that one.
I gotta represent. I got my Raptors. I got my Blue Jays.
Here you go.
Here we go.
Let the kids play.
That's what I'm saying.
First game, we're gonna go over the Milwaukee Bucks and the Bucks and the Rockets. We have Westbrook over the with a layup going up by 1. This game was pretty entertaining towards the end. Brook Lopez was dominating down low with the 5-out system that the Rockets were using.
Mm-hmm. It was working.
Yeah.
Definitely everybody got the ball. Covington hit a few shots. You know, Westbrook he had a little bounce in his system. And, you know, if they get Eric Gordon back, well, no, is he coming back at all?
I don't know. I don't think so. They said he was out for 2 weeks before.
Oh, 2 weeks.
So here, Giannis.
So I can't see the video at all.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's just buffering.
Can you see it, Jacob?
No, I just see like a black screen that says like the titles of the videos.
Yeah. Now it's just black screen for me. Well, so long as the listeners, so long as the viewers can see it.
No, I don't think they could. Let me try it again. But you know, as far as Toronto was concerned, what's your thoughts on Siakam?
We love him. What do you mean? We love that guy. We love that guy. That guy could just stay here forever if he wants. He, you know, he's like exactly what like determination and perseverance is. Like, you know, he is not from Georgia. He's not from Vancouver. He's not from Toronto. You know, he's not from like Spain, like what's his name? Mark Gasol or
Yep.
Ibaka are, right? So like he comes from like a different world, you know, and I'm just going to say that because I teach my students from there. So no one come at me. Okay. It's a different life, you know? And I think if you can start something like a sport at an older age and you can come all the way from Africa to make it in the NBA, and I know other people have, but like, it's a testament, you know? It's a testament, and a lot of kids look up to that because those are odds to overcome. Even moving to a different city in your own home country is like an adjustment. So I can just imagine what he had to adjust to, and I think he's a testament to like having the confidence and the perseverance, and just keep working, and you'll get where you want to be.
All-star champion.
Yeah. Exactly. And he's very humble, you know. He'll say in the post game, if he makes a mistake, he'll be like, you know, I just didn't have this today. And I love when he does like the free throws, how you can just see he's just like dribbling his hand. Is this what I do? Just little quirks, you know, that make him like endearing to the fans. Okay, I can see a video now.
Okay, you can see it now? Okay.
Yeah, it's paused.
Yeah, I paused it, I believe.
Yeah, you paused it.
Can I turn it? Yep.
There
we go.
Put it in the books.
You know what's really nice? It's getting dark here, so now the lights are coming up on the city. Yeah, well, the CN Tower's lit up.
Nice.
It was lit up for Caravana the other week. Because it would have been Caravana.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. So this was the Bucks and the Rockets from the other night.
Sorry, I just dropped my phone. Technical
I was wondering. I was like,
difficulties.
that's a quiet drop.
Sorry.
Yep.
Well, you know, our streets are paved with marshmallows up here, so it was good. Okay, sorry. What are we looking at?
Milwaukee and Houston.
Yep. So yeah, Brook Lopez was dominating in this game. I think he ended up like 22 and 13. But towards the end, see Westbrook driving to the basket.
So right here.
Like you, I mean, you were saying before with the big man would dominate against Houston's small lineup, and that's what Brook Lopez did.
Yeah. That man's a monster. Like, how tall is he anyway?
I think he's 7 feet.
Oof. Oh my God.
Giannis taking it hard to the basket here, puts the Bucks up by 1.
He made him a lot of mistakes down the stretch, though. He gotta clean that up.
Yeah, he's been struggling a bit down the stretch for a few of these games.
He got to trust his teammates more. And you notice he had, I wasn't Middleton in the corner, but I knew he had somebody in the corner. He tried to take it and turn over freaking, I think this might have been it. Yep, he had Corver right there. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, he had Corver in the corner, but what I was really impressed with here was Harden's defense at the end of the game. You know, for someone who's much maligned for his defense,
yes,
Harden's been playing some pretty good defense lately.
He doesn't have like the on-ball skills, but he has quick hands, and you know, so he can make certain plays. But yeah, he definitely impressed me. I mean, I think he takes that to heart when people say he doesn't play defense, and you can see it. But he's actually he tries. Definitely tries.
He definitely does try.
So when I dropped my phone, I somehow got into safe driving mode, and I can't get out of it.
What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone 10. I just cracked it too.
Oh. Insurance.
Yeah, whatever. You know, up here in socialist Canada, they'll just give me a free one. Oh, here, you dropped your iPhone? Here, just take a free one. It's fine. Oh,
free?
Thank you. Yeah, just take a free iPhone. Yeah, from the iPhone bin here at the communist store. Yeah, just go down to the communist store. Get yourself a free iPhone. Yeah,
Sounds
so
like
I
the lost
can't
in
get out of
translation.
this mode. I'm kidding. It just does not exist. Yeah, so I'm stuck. I can't get out of driving mode. The only thing I can do is leave the meeting. So I guess on that note of a broken iPhone 10,
Oh,
the
we are
things I
sorry.
do, you
I'm
better be
so
sorry.
sorry.
Well, excuse me.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, me.
Sometimes a cracked iPhone is a small price to pay to the daily life god Henry. I'm kidding.
By the way, happy
Henry,
birthday.
give me a promotion.
Yep.
Yeah, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday to
Henry.
him.
Birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to Henry, and rest in peace to my iPhone 10. I'm just kidding. So
It's seen better days.
I got nothing.
Oh,
Before I
man,
left
that
my house
sucks.
today, it was seeing a good day. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just letting you know that I can't access anything anymore. So I guess I'll
All
see
good.
my way out.
Oh,
It's all good.
that sucks. But
It does, but you'll have to finish up your 2-minute recount without me.
Damn it.
But
it's been really fun having you on.
I
And
know
we
it
would like to
went
thank
so
you.
fast.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no worries.
I
I'm
know.
so happy to be able to do it. Just
much
thank you
appreciated.
guys for having me on. Yeah, it was super fun.
Well, thank you, and for North remembers, right?
North never forgets.
Never
Okay, and you guys
forgets.
winter is coming, so you better buckle up.
Oh, absolutely. We ready.
Okay. All right. So if the Raps
Thank you,
win
Erin.
back to back, you're welcome. You heard it here first.
Go back to back.
Just like the Blue Jays, and then we won't win for another 32 years. But that's Toronto sports for you. Thanks for having me, guys. It was a pleasure.
No problem. Thank you for coming on.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you. I'll see you guys probably in a few minutes. Thanks a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Erin
That was
Zuke,
good.
our compadre up north. We'd like to thank her for her time and her insight on the Raptors. We're going to continue on here with our new segment, closing time. Take a look at another game. Hope I can get this right again.
Get right, son. Man, you got enough freaking. You got enough apps and icons. Shit.
Yeah, man, I'm screwed. I think that's the problem. I had too many.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
Here we go. Where we at? Oh,
This is the last couple minutes of the Grizzlies and the Blazers. Grizzlies up by 7 here, over 4 minutes to go.
Mm-hmm.
Nurkic was working Grizzlies in this game here.
Oh, yeah.
I think he ended up with
25?
He had 5 fouls at the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Bosnian beast, that dude is. And that's the one thing I always say about, like, the Nuggets. They had, like, the best of both worlds. Like, either way they went, they would have been fine. And now he's starting to shine right now, you know, with Whiteside actually taking a back seat. But Melo, look at my man Melo. 3 to the dome.
Melo with the corner 3 to put them up by 1, and then CJ with the mid-range jumper there. But yeah, Nurkic ended up fouling out. And they went to a smaller lineup, and here we go. Melo again from the corner.
Melo slimmed down and everything. He's looking good. I swear, man, that man, McCollum is something else. that court, if you want to watch like just a great backcourt, is Dame and CJ, and just what they do on the floor. And Memphis, man, they control their own destiny, but they're not helping themselves at all, especially with 3J out. It's not looking good, man, at all.
No, it's going to be a tough road for them. And we started out, we had said 4-4 might be able to, you know, keep them in there. But Portland's been playing some pretty good ball, and you know, Memphis lost again today, so now they're 0-4. That 8th spot is slipping away.
Up for grabs.
Very
man.
fast.
But and like I said, I wanted to see Portland. I had a feeling they can do it, and they inching, and they getting there. But I will say this restart has been really good. Like the game's competitive, wasn't too many blowouts. I mean, even the Nets, the Nets. I don't care if they didn't have Giannis. The Nets.
Hey,
look at them go.
yeah, you know, Karras out, Jared Allen out, Joe Harris out, and they take out. They were 20-point underdogs.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing a victory there, really solidifying that eighth spot. And you're right as far as the restart. You know, I think everyone being in the same area, you know, fresh legs, no need to travel. And I think these players are coming in scouting each other, and they're really taking home and letting that competitive juices flowing, because these have been some really good games. Probably been the best basketball I've seen in a long time.
Oh, for real, man. This is like back in our high school days when you seeing all of these games and nothing but good games coming on. I mean, every game is just it's must see because there's so much action going on. It seems like it's like March Madness for the pros because there's so much stuff going on and just so many surprises. Phoenix, my guy Booker. I mean, man, I feel bad. Paul George knows how to catch one in the eye. I swear. There's two guys. I mean, he had his hand all in there. Booker just said, no, cash, and let's see you later. But 3-0 for the Suns, man. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And the Spurs, remember what we I'm not going to front. I said 2 games maybe. They might fall up, but D-Roll with his mid-range, and he's playing for a contract too, so he's going to be playing hard. And then you got the young guys. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
What we got?
You got the Lakers and the Clippers. One of the first games of the first night ended real nice here.
Yeah.
Paul George, 3.
Cash. That team gets going. They're just gonna. It's a wrap. We got King James, OBJ, GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, he went hard to the basket there. And then you look at Kawhi here. Paul George for 3.
Bottoms.
You know, Paul George is the guy that you know, because he's been hurt all the time, doesn't get the recognition he deserves. He's an incredible two-way player.
Yes, absolutely. He can be an MVP candidate when he's healthy, like he did with OKC. He was an MVP candidate. It was Brown with the game face, showing that wit on the court.
I mean, look at this defense, though.
He's another one, man. LeBron, you can't sleep on. He's a really good defensive player. Like he does it when he gets on you. There go Paul George complaining. That's the one thing he does a lot, complain. Yeah, damn LeBron, you made my hair look good. But but yeah, like that stuff, like that's another thing. Like the Clippers and Lakers, it can go either way. You know, with AD looking good, it's looking like AD's team when you look at it rather than LeBron's. Because AD's come out with a force, and it's great. Then you got the role players coming along. Well, one role player I wanted to say, I didn't get it out with Portland. Look out for Gary Trent, my man from Duke. All daddy taught was jumpers. His daddy could shoot. He could shoot. His daddy said he could shoot. I say he could shoot. But it's pretty good, though. I like it. Just seeing him come out and getting his shine and finally getting time to play, I like it. And that's what I said it was all about. What guys were going to come off the bench, the young guys, who was going to come and contribute, and you're seeing that now.
Absolutely. You take a look at Denver and Michael Porter. I mean, he's been showing out recently at a 30-15 game a day. So, yeah, just the young guys coming out, getting in that time. You're in the bubble. Yeah, I mean, this has just been incredible basketball.
I'm loving it, man. This is no freaking positive test. NBA doing it right. Adam Silver, you know it. 300 mil to the black community too. Salute to him.
Salute. Yeah, we got another game. We got the ending of the Mavs and the Rockets. This game here was just high scoring, high octane. It was in the 120s by the third quarter.
I mean that was pretty Was it the game that Dallas pretty much took over in overtime? Or am I thinking
No,
of the other game?
no. This was the one
One
the
before.
Rockets took over in overtime. But
Okay, that was okay. Okay, that was it.
look,
Yeah.
you see the score.
God.
The
Damn.
Mavs are up by 7, and before you get to where Harden misses the free throw and Covington gets the tip in.
Okay. Yep. That was the play right there. Look. See? Look at him boxing out KP. See? Go to the gym, KP. Go to the gym. Look. See? Tucker just talking about he boxed him out right there. He took him and said, nope, you're not going anywhere. Okay, get harder, KP. Look at Jake. Yeah, they did take that. And that's going to be a problem with Dallas. I mean, it's going to take their role players. You know what you're going to get out of KP. You know what you're going to get out of, Luka. But you don't have – look at this 5-out system working. You see it? It gets those open. They hit their shots. Man, Houston's going to be hard to stop. Covington can shoot. Russ can hit a shot. PJ Tucker can hit a shot. So Harden, of course, you know what he can do. So Houston, don't sleep on him, man.
And what's – so in that game, Luka took a very bad step back three before the Rockets went in to tie it.
Mm-hmm.
Luka and Harden both take step back jumpers, but it seems like Harden gets criticized for his.
Yeah, and Luka is a little bit slower too. It's like you can see it coming, and that's the one thing I will. Luka's good all around, but I noticed at games with the Knicks and stuff, when he takes unwarranted shots at the wrong time, like they can just be down and then he just keeps shooting them. Like, you got to get everybody involved. Like, I understand you're the main focal point, but you got to get KP going. You got to get guys like Steph Curry going. You got to be able to, you can't play hero ball and take your team out of a game. Because both times that the Knicks actually beat him, he took them out of the game.
Yeah. So was going to lead me to my next point. Mm-hmm. So the Mavs are up 3. They decide to foul. Would you foul in that situation with 6 seconds left, up 3?
They have a timeout?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's the ball. They have the ball. Yeah, I think you have to foul at that point. Because it's so like if you got a little bit more time to actually try to get a steal, but 6 seconds is not enough time to freaking try to get in front of the ball. Like you have, I'll say double digits. Yeah, try it. Just see where you go, then foul. But at that time, 6 seconds or less, you gotta foul. Game's pretty much over.
You would foul them to prevent them getting off the shot.
Absolutely. People don't do it. See, I don't understand why they don't do it. Because it's just like, say if you got like a 3-point lead or whatever, just foul. Just make sure it's not on the 3. Just foul and boom. The pressure's on them. They gotta either hit both free throws, hit one, miss one, and try to get the rebound. And you hardly, that doesn't really work out ever. But yeah, you just gotta take a chance on certain things.
Yeah, I thought the Mavs had the right idea, but it was poor execution. Mm-hmm. I also think I don't know if Harden really tried to miss that on purpose.
No, it's being really, it's hard for them because when you're a really good free throw shooter, you're not really trained to like miss. You're not gonna throw it at them. If you got like a crappy free throw shooter, you're like, okay, you expect him to do it, but yeah, it's tough, and it's tough to pull it off, man. That's why you don't see it all. But like I said, I'd rather just foul and hope for the best.
I guess with a team like the Rockets, you would foul them because they're incredible 3-point shooters. That's just that's what they do. So
yeah,
I could see that rationale.
Mm-hmm.
Here we're gonna go over to the Spurs and the Grizzlies.
So D-Row took over.
Yeah, he definitely did take over.
His shot, 3J's shot is really good. Like I know his dad was okay shoot. Like his dad could shoot too, but I didn't know his shot was that good. Like, it's improved.
Yeah, and looking at DeRozan, everybody knows his spot on the floor is that foul line mid-range jumper. That's
To the
the
elbow
spot
too.
he's gonna. That's what he's gonna get every time.
Mhm.
And he hits those at an incredible clip.
Oh yeah.
Ja going down the floor for a
Hairline.
fast break layup.
Mm-hmm.
We go here. The Spurs up by 3. All DeRozan has to do is knock down 2 free throws and game over. But
nope, it made it interesting.
Missed the first. Still 106, 103 here, and missed the second.
He rushed it.
Yeah,
Definitely rushed it. Then
so
you look.
here,
Grayson on the floor. Shut up,
and
Leon.
then
Ooh.
that was a heavily contested 3. Jaren Jackson knocked down again, and here DeRozan just working him. Working.
Tyus, come on now. Come on, son.
Yeah, DeRozan there, you got to know what he's going for. And to DeRozan's credit, veteran savvy, got him the ball on the fake, redeems himself at the line, 2 free throws. Grizzlies lose a heartbreaker, lose another game in the bubble, and they slip 8 spots slipping away.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Andre Murray, one of the young guys. I talked about that kid. He's going to be a star in the league. He's a credible two-way player. His shot is improved vastly. And like I said, it's just what guys are going to step up. That's the question. It's you know the usual suspects, but to win you a championship this year, you need your supporting cast. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And guys like Rudy Gay for the Spurs have been really stepping up so far. Derek White. I know I gave him no shot before, but they picked up 2 wins. They're gaining ground on that 9th spot, and once you get within 4 games, that's really all you need.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Phoenix. It picked up 3 wins. They're about 2.5 out, so we're going to try to keep chugging along. But like you said, DeRozan's playing for another contract, so he's been good.
Might be a Nick.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me.
Me either. But yeah, good. His mid range is still there, so his game is gonna always go. This game.
Yeah, this game here, we got the Spurs again and Sixers. DeRozan again doing his magic. You got Embiid finally showing some skill here, and he decided he wanted to take over in the last couple minutes. So Spurs up 2. DeRozan gets to his spot on the foul line, knocks down another jumper.
Bang.
Spurs up 4.
Like me.
Here we go. We got Embiid in the paint working.
Good
nice pass. The Spurs up 2. Florida comes up short there.
Oh, that's my man Shake.
Shimmy and shake. Right, here we go. Embiid working again in the paint. Gets the foul call. So Embiid knocks down 1.
They must have taken their time.
Yeah. So here, Patty Mills got a chance to put the game away, and so he makes 1 out of 2, lead back up to 2, 10 seconds left. And this is some of the worst.
Oh my God, look at that. Defense. Look at all that space. Shake said, "Oh, you want to give me some space?" Bottom. Yeah, like I said, we talked about him mid-season. I was like, he was going to come up big for this team, and I really liked him. And we gave him time, he was going to ball out, and that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, you were high on Shake Milton. I was trying to figure out why, like Josh Richardson, because he's struggling a bit. Hopefully, they can give Tybal some run.
That's another one I like. Yeah.
But it's a tough break for the Spurs. They were really gaining momentum at the time and could use that game lead to game to gain on the Grizzlies, but I believe they're still in the 10th spot.
Yeah.
The Pelicans really was a heartbreaker on opening night. They blew a 20-point lead and then decided not to have Zion in the game for crunch time.
Back home.
For a team chasing a playoff spot, and you have this weapon sitting on a bench. I mean, granted, you have the minute restrictions, but there has to be a better way to distribute the minutes as to where he is most effective on the floor.
Absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure they learned their lesson in the next game because they beat up on I forgot
who did they play?
Got who they played. Yeah, games are running all together to me. But Zion saw the minute for crunch time, scored 10 points down the stretch, ended up with 24, and they finally gained that game back. So Pelicans are hopefully they can get their stuff together, but it's all about Zion and his conditioning. He has to be able to play in this bubble. He's not traveling anywhere.
Yeah, he gotta keep himself in shape. He came up limping a few times. Like you can just tell he's not right. It's like he's just muscling his way when he gets his points to the basket. It doesn't seem like smooth. It's just kind of he's playing bully ball, and he gotta get himself right. Quick game break. OKC is putting a whipping on the LA right now.
Yeah, Lakers are. I think they're kind of in cruise control because they kind of just they clinched the top spot last night. So they're just the other night, but they're just in cruise control.
DP. Talk about leadership, man. Remember, he always had a question about his leadership skills. That just look, it goes a long way.
And Jonathan Isaac, he suffered a tough break, tearing his ACL.
Ooh, man, yeah, that was pretty bad. Should have kneeled. No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna be nice this episode. And you about to lose your queen status right after that abuse.
Yeah, that's it.
Man. But, it was a tough break for that kid.
Yeah, that Magic team finally healthy. They put up 120 points in 5 straight games, so they were looking good. Tough break for Isaac. Tough break for Jaren Jackson. And over to the women. Sabrina, that team.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
About to get the number one pick then too next year too. Yeah, she turned it really bad. Just watching it, it was nasty. But they said basically she's gonna be. They didn't say the whole season, but come on, let's be real. You won't see her this year. It's a sucky way to just start and end your rookie season, but you see who else steps up. And they got their butts kicked by the Lynx. They were like 30 of them. I think they did get beat by 30, but other than that, WNBA is rolling along. A lot of girls we talked about, they balling out. There's no
Brianna Stewart returning her to her MVP form. Storm is just they're back firing on cylinders. Sue Birds sat out a couple of games of her knee, but that team is deep. They're rolling along. The Chicago Sky, Vandersloot and Stevens and that crew. They're 4-1. They're chugging along as well.
Phoenix is looking good. Tarazi, Griner, Skylar, they're doing their thing. Tarazi, GOAT stat. She just continues her GOAT status, knocking down threes. Connecticut, son, they're coming out of nowhere because I'm just like.
I mean, they're owing. I think they're owing 4, owing 5, but not having Jones,
yeah,
kind of really hurt. But um, Alyssa Thomas is good enough to know where she can get her spots, but the Sun is just going through some struggling pains right now, and I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, it's early, so you never know what can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Is there anyone who impressed you this week?
What league?
In the NBA.
NBA?
Yeah.
I want to say, not Nurkic. We all knew what he was. He just stepped it up a little bit. I say I'm gonna do my Duke bias and Gary Trent. I love players that get that time, and they can be good, and they finally get that time on the floor, and you leave him open, bottoms for him, and who else? There's another player, the Shake Miltons of the world. There's guys I came and thought that they would be good, and they're getting their times. But Shake Milton's the second one, and it's another guy in the Nets. What is his name, Leon? Oh my God,
Haberow.
Yeah, Haberow. He reminds me of Tybo. For some reason, those two, because they're good on both ends of the floor, and they can become really good shooters. But you can keep your eye on him with LeVert going down. Is he starting?
They had a back-to-back, so they decided to rest him for the Bucks, and they'll be playing tonight against the Celtics.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're about to start now, but yeah, Haberow, I like him. He had a nice game. I think he can continue that, and that's pretty much it for now. But we'll be getting more into it. Hey, it's Melo from the left side.
I was real impressed with TJ Cash Considerations Warren this week.
Got good one. Defeat job 53. Man. Getting old.
But yeah, TJ Warren, he really balled out 53, 34, 31, just on 65% shooting. He's just been balling out since the restart. I'm pretty sure they're going to drug test him real soon. So, we'll see what happens there. But with Sabonis going down, he's really stepped up to the plate. And I think Jimmy Butler may have to find out who he is now.
That's it right there. Jimmy looking at the screen. Okay. All right. But yeah, it's definitely the battle of just, I'm going to say nutrition, because they're going to say Tatum's actually in good shape now too. He came in looking like kind of fluffy. But yeah, but he's looking good now. So let's see what he's going to do. He got to up his game. Joe Harris is playing, by the way.
Okay.
Man, he's actually playing. Speaking of Joe Harris, just knocked down with 3. But yeah, it's just a lot of players that you want to see. You want to see what they can do with extended time. Why they got Tyler Johnson, I have no clue. But they desperate as hell.
Bodies, man, bodies.
But yeah, definitely. Bobby Smurder. But yeah, man, this restart has been really good. I have nothing but just positive things to say about it. It's good games. Just young stars is showing out. Jaylen Brown, he's another one. He's another star, I think, in the making. He can be. I'll compare him to PG-13 right now, easily. He can be that. He can shoot. Great on the defensive end, but he with Tatum on the team and Kemba, you're not going to see that too much. But when he actually gets the ball in crunch time, you've seen what he can do. Hitting a clutch 3 the other night against the Blazers, and it's another one.
Yeah, it's been really good. As far as the women, I'm gonna give my vote over to Sylvia Fowles. She picked up made the all-time leader in rebounding. She's been a force for a long time in the league. 15-12 so far this year, 60% from the field. So she's been balling out for a while, and really balling out this year.
Mm-hmm. And who else? Who else we got? Roger Wilson. No, so she was balling out too. I mean, it goes both leagues. You got stars everywhere. That's the thing. If you watch both leagues, you see just the fire everyone plays with. And I think I'll reiterate it that the women don't get enough respect. They have ballers. And, like we said, Kennedy, we had her.
Carter, yeah.
Yes, sir. I mean, she balls out every night. She's another star in the making. I'm into it this year. I'm into the freaking WWE. So it's just to see what they can do, and it's shorter season, so it's going to be in spurts. So it's fast paced because it's just
right.
games they really play.
They have a 22 game schedule.
Yeah, so it's basically
they'll be finished in like 2-3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 3 weeks.
So yeah, you got plenty of girls in there that we're gonna see. But man, they really got their ass whipped. The Lynx really toyed with that. I saw one of the clips. I'm looking at it. I'm going,
and that's what foul sitting out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough go for the Liberty for this season.
You got freaking Lexi. She has 7 damn steals in the game. Like, Jesus Christ. Stripping everybody. Lou Will would have been proud of that, stripping.
And
wait a minute.
My man's going to get sick of that real soon.
I'll tag him in that too. Wait, let me ask you a question. Quick game break. When the hell Jared Allen start shooting threes?
I'm speechless, man.
Stop that shit immediately.
I'm speechless. But
man.
Yeah, I think it's been a good one, man.
Definitely, man. Just thank you, Erin, for coming on. We got a taste of the city of Toronto, which we're gonna get there one day. Just always talking basketball. It's been fun. Check out our other life groups. You know the deal. Happy birthday to Johnny from the lab. We'll see you. They ain't go on this week, but they'll be back next week. The Audible was great. Matt, Henry, Randy looking faded when he came in at the end. Corey with his hot takes. It was fun, man. I'm gonna actually listen to that again. Got Pajamas tomorrow. Dong City was great. Even though they were shitting on the Mets half the goddamn time, almost turned it off. But no, Henry and Vince, you guys do a great job. We appreciate you. And Leon, I appreciate you as always being here. It's always fun. It's never gonna get old. I don't know how many episodes we're gonna do, but we're gonna keep going. And that's it, man. Enjoy some basketball.
That's it. Word. And again, thank you again to Erin, Canadian friend. She's gracious for her time and her dedication. You can catch us again next week, next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, search Life Group Podcast. Catch it again on Anchor, your Spotify, Apple Podcasts, however you listen audio. Again, Pod Job is Thursday, 8 p.m. Over in Wrestling Life if you're not there.
Sure.
And, again, see your host Leon Tompkins, my main man Jacob Moses.
Sure.
And to the next episode, ball out.
Sure.